Hi all, Todd Schmink here, and welcome back to another Wellness Brief. How to identify and simplify what your values are. In several of the conversations I have presented, I do a lot of work in dealing with what your values are. And this is typically difficult for a person who's never played around with this question to wrap their mind around. And it generally takes quite a while in order for you to be able to boil down and become very specific as to what your core values are. But here is a real simple tip that'll start to give you insights and clues into the things that you value the most. And it utilizes your emotional guidance system. Simply put, find the exceptions. Look for the times when you were on fire and totally alive, totally engaged with life. You were doing something that you were passionate about, something which gave you energy even when you didn't get enough sleep the night before, even when you didn't have enough food, you were still heavily engaged. What were those moments? Get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and write these down. Writing this down or playing around with this as a mental exercise throughout the day will begin to give you a clue as to what your core values are. Because when you're lined up with your core values, you're on fire. There were times when you were working with somebody, you were tutoring them. You were helping them to solve problems. You were giving away your knowledge and your wisdom. You were teaching somebody how to bake something. You were showing somebody how to fix something. You were helping a student with math or with history. And you felt alive. You felt like you had a purpose. There's a value there. It could be empathy and compassion, just simply wanting to connect. It could be growth or education. Start to look at what the underlying theme is. More importantly, pay attention to how your physical body feels when engaging in this, when engaging in such an action. Now you might ask, well, sometimes I feel good doing things that aren't so good. But then ask yourself this, once it was all said and done, did you still feel good about what you had done? Or did you start to wonder if I could have done something different, if I could have done something better? Did the person walk away better than how I had found them? When I walked away from a situation, was it better than when I found it? While the ego may be involved, it's not solely about the ego. So in order to simplify and to find those things you value, pay attention to when things go perfect. Find the exceptions to when things just went right. It seemed like nothing could go wrong. These are very important clues that will help you to tap into what your values really are. And with those, you will have an internal guidance system you will now be in touch with and can utilize on a daily basis, allowing you to thrive no matter what the situation.